And we are here for 15 laps round Indianapolis for the final race of week 2 for D1. Firefox on pole, Kevin on the outside, 8-car field. Let's see how they do it. And green flag is in the air. Josh with a great jump off the start. So does FWR. He completely jumps ahead of multiple chunks off the start. And Kevin gets a great shot from Joshua to get that lead. 40 car down low on the inside of Josh. He's going to go 3-1 with him with Kevin and Josh and FWR. He's going to follow in suit with Firefox. 5 cars down low as Alex is currently trying to work with Josh. Try to get up there as FWR is going to clear Firefox for the lead.
Rewind here for second place. Kevin just barely gets up the inside, jumps around the outside, has a great lane forming there. 5-6 cars. Kevin and Firefox go down the last, but now everybody's starting to shuffle, trying to make some moves. It's going to be Chumps who takes the lead. Lead and fur around the inside. Kevin makes a mistake, clips the grass. That's a moment. 3 wide. Firefox in the inside lane's grass. That's crazy racing here. Already a bunch of commotion and contact.
Multiple Chumps currently in the lead with Fivery and Alex behind. The 99 shoots down to try to figure out if he can get around. He just can't. Here they come. FWR down the bottom. Kevin goes for it and clears himself off of the 42. That's going to send both of them all the way back. Multiple Chumps in this lead as that 18, 4, 40, and 29 are currently in a line, and they're going to get bumper locked coming into this corner. How they can handle it? Fiver gets shuffled out as Multiple Chumps keeps this lead, and the 40 is going to follow right behind him to see if he can get the slingshot down this back straightaway to get this lead.
In the due to Kevin again. Even if I got hooked off the 42, the 42 did not. I think Kevin just cleared himself by the Fiver. Now it's 3 wide for 5th place. The pink car just has amazing run. Went from 6th to 3rd place up the inside. They're pushing each other right now. Looking at the inside, the 18 does, but actually spots in behind now. Gonna just settle for 2nd place. Wow. You've seen some great races, but also some pretty interesting moments between the drivers. It's not Fivery who was just in 6th place. Just like a couple seconds ago, not fighting for 1st. So they're gonna push from Joshua up the inside of Chumps. The Chumps hold it right the outside. No, he can't. Yeah, but it's Joshua up the inside of Fivery. That's Firefox getting pushed by Alex. Joshua shoves the Firefox up into Alex. His bumper. Remember the motion really almost frank. In the 29 gets hooked off of the pink car of Fivery again. Still 3 wide for 1st. Joshua misses his entry. He's turned around. He's hooked. It's going to be a caution. I think 3 cars over about 5 seconds back from the leader, and Joshua's going to get the worst of that after missing his corner. There's going to be no caution for racing. No caution. Interesting move. But I guess they can't catch up. There is a bunch of laps left to go.
Firefox currently in this lead as Multiple Chumps goes for it on the inside of Fivery, trying to get 2nd. And if he can, he's getting the push from the 40. That's exactly what he needs. He's going to get right to the back bump on the 29. He's going to try to look, and he looks for it and sends it, and he's going to get the lead, but he sends it a little too deep, and now the 40's right beside him. But don't count out this 18. He's going to send him too. But not enough. He's just going to push him further into this lead. Fiver currently leads. But here comes the rest of this pack. Joshua slowly gaining back that time as the 40 in. Oh, the 18 kind of shuts the door on the 42. But 42 claims that that was on him. But both drivers were claiming that it was on them.
Everybody's trained up right now. And finally, the three cars who crashed are now finally back in the pack. Ivory is in the lead right now. It's having some pretty good corners. The trick around Indianapolis is that you want to get as close to that apex as you possibly can. As I say that, if we're going 3 wide for the lead, you want to hit good as close to that apex as you possibly can without actually hitting it. If you get over too much, you will get sent wide and possibly into someone if you don't lift. It's now Kevin who takes the lead, blocks off Chameleon, who we've not seen a lot of today. I think that's not getting the best finishes so far, but he's finally now in first. Kevin, during corners 3 and 4, during corners 2, he hit the apex a little too much, got a little too much over it, got sent wide. Now he's dropping back to 4th or 5th place right here. Is Joshua up the inside? Bird tries to make a move. I think this is Joshua's 3rd lap left here today. He's gonna have to defend 3 lanes at once, 3 wide. And blocks chumps. Kevin right the outside, 3 wide, actually 4 wide there for a moment. He gets hooked, puts Ivory and Chameleon into the grass. They're spinning, but there's gonna be no caution. They're able to save it. Still a lot of laps left to go. Joshua is defending.
Oh, Josh! Josh accidentally hooks himself off of Kevin, or off of Firefox, as Kevin is now in the lead of this race with the 40, pounding him from behind, kind of sends him, and he's now quarter panel side by side. Watch out for Firefox. He was able to come back from it, and he's now right on the back bumper of the 40. 42 now pushing the 4. 29 pushing the 40. Here they come. Multiple jumps. 40 is now in this lead. Kevin's looking to try to go for it, and he goes for it on the inside of the 29. Firefox gets forced up as Kevin now goes for it on the 40, with the 42 of Alex pushing him forward. But don't count out the 16 and the 18. They're getting a big tandem. 2-car tandems 4 times through that back stretch. And now Kevin's found a new tandem buddy, and it's the 18 of Firework. Watch out back there, 19, where the 99 gets way loose off the corner. And now the 29, the 16, and the 40 get a big run off the corner exit. And now the 40 is back into this lead. Oh, but Firefox goes way too low and almost cuts off and forces the 18 into the grass. Not a great move. 4 wide here for 3rd, as Kevin gets the push from the 18.
Some Alex was trying to back out. He's not trying to get in that chaos. He's just trying to survive into the end, which is a very good move. Trust me, I'm a defensive driver, so I know what it means to just say that I let the chaos happen, and it works to perfection, I would say. Kevin hits the 3 wide though for 5th place. I mean 6th place actually. Ferg, he's gonna lead that lap. I think that's his 4th lap led here today. He's led a good portion of the laps, I think. Ferg hits the wall. It's not 3 wide. Chameleon's trying to look up the inside of Kevin, who's in first, side by side. Once again, a bunch of drivers go 4 wide. Ferg gets out. Pretty good, probably the best move there. Didn't want to cause a huge crash. Kevin now first, going to defend from Chameleon. He's going to try to look around the outside. Even though he's going this shot, they hit the curve too much, like I said. Bad thing that happened. 4 almost 5 people trying to back out of the commotion here. That just caused more. Still 4 wide here for 3rd place. Alex around the outside. Great move. Now he's going to solidify 3rd. That's just going to solidify 2nd. Firefox is going to lead this lap. Kevin is throwing some harsh blocks. I think he needs to realize that people are trying to work together with him. Get into the front. I think it's a big wreck. And I think it was Firefox. I think he got hooked off of the 18 or 42 into the wall. Then had a big moment trying to get off of it. Then just kind of almost spun around. It's now 7 seconds back off the leader. Ivory's the in 3rd. The 2 F drivers, is 1 and 2. 3 wide there here for 2nd place. Joshua trying to look up the inside of 3rd. because Ferg can't really get down to the apex, but it's going to keep Stu side by side with Byron. The inside lane has a big train, 4 cars to the outside lanes, 2. Oh, there's a big commotion with Alex and Firefox again. We've seen those 2 tangle a little bit during the race. And yeah, now they're a couple seconds off the leader. I think one got hooked off each other, or like they were just about to spin, who knows. But they're now come back into the pack. Outside lane has 5 out of the 8 drivers. Inside lane gets just blown their doors off. It's now Stu Ferg with a pretty good lead. And if I remember correctly, Stu has 4 laps left, or maybe he got 1 extra lap. I kind of lost count after like lap 5. Stu side by side with Joshua. No one's really helping the inside lane. Everyone's jumping to the outside lane. The outside lane is really forming, but even the inside lane is kind of preferred.
2 laps to go here at Indianapolis. 40 in the lead. Firefox trying to see if he can get it done. Now he's trying to tandem away from the rest of the pack, see if he can just be a race between these 2 that gets real squirrely in the back there. Firefox lets off, trying to get a slingshot, maybe. Out of that, or he's letting the rest of the pack get the toe off him to get back into this. 40 of FWR is trying his best to hold on to this lead, but Firefox and Chameleon subbing for McLovin, doing his best, and he's got a big run off the corner. And he tries to get his line back into this line, but he can't do it. One flag in the air, one more time around here for week 2. Fiery goes right high, it's right on the inside. Here comes Joshua on the bottom. Kevin upside. 4 wide for 5th back there. As Fiery now in this lead. The 18 car has a good lead, but here comes the 16 on the 99. 16 almost crashes himself trying to go for it. But he gets a push from the 99. Can he pull off back-to-back victories? It's up to him though. Chameleon right there. Can he make the move? No, I think they're just going to fight with each other. It could be his. Josh can block. Yes, he can. Josh wins in Indianapolis.
Odo finished there. Chameleon had a great run, but just wasn't enough. Maybe a side draft would have